game inside and out.
Well, the IQ is so high on both sides. You know, BA, you expect to see lots of intelligent play, and I always get excited to see teams with this much experience.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. LeBron James out there with Joel Embiid. And it's Brown in at the three, the small forward. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Reeves oozing with confidence on shots like these. Really good job capitalizing there.
Doncic against Maxey. With the drive, and he jams it home with authority.
And one move ahead of the defense.
Okay ba yung video backdrop ko? Pakita mo yan. Isa taas oh.
Complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how
Kita mo sa taas yung video backdrop.
No problem.
Okay ba?
you cannot give Luka any space out beyond the arc because he'll make you pay every time.
Lagyan ko rinig. Bakit? Hindi ba? Ayan. Ayan, narinig na ako. Meron na Eugene.
Here in the first, a little
Lolo ko ata yung Steel Series owner.
Maxey against Doncic. James, a screen on Doncic. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Mahina. Dali. Ano sounds? Yan, tinaasan ko na. Ba't ganun?
It was leaning a
Hindi
bit
ko
right
at
there.
lolo ko
It
yung
may
OBS.
have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials. Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Nice work from Doncic.
Yan, meron na.
Good job finding a way to get
Saan lolo ko yung OBS eh?
Doncic against Maxey. Screen by Embiid. And he bangs it home with one hand.
I tell you, a little extra pressure.
Meron na, may sounds na.
You're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays.
Baka sa ano ka sa ano pa to. Yan, narinig na. Kaso maririnig yung background. Rinig na ba?
It gets them going. They have been rolling. That's their first miss of the game.
Philadelphia moving it around. Cuts off the pass. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Reeves.
Pero naririnig mo yung TV na malakas.
Jam that one home.
Hey, we know it's hard to score in this league. Reeves knows that too. That's why he wants to score in transition whenever he can.
Now here's Maxey. In his last outing, 10 points for him. And Edgecombe gets it to go.
Don't want to let him get
Oh, baka sa ano yun, sa
And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. It's a three-point game, and this is their first time matched up with
nanonood kami ng ano
Philadelphia
eh,
this year.
General's daughter.
They battled to a stalemate, winning one game
Uy,
apiece.
galing nun ah, Grimes.
See a team twice a year, it's hard to really get a good understanding of who they are, a good feel for it. Oftentimes, that can lead to a series split.
Here's Edgecombe. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Pass to James. It's Brown on the wing.
Ang ano ni Embiid.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
One guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Fred.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Maxey taking up that airspace, doing a nice job just bouncing off the floor there.
The Lakers have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Kessler a screen to the inside.
Okay ba yung backdrop? Makita mo, Eugene. Ayun o, yung sa taas.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Looney's checked in for Kessler. Laravia comes in for Mamukelashvili. Thibault, he's checked in for Grimes. And Sexton subbed in for Reeves. Now here's Brown. Yet to see a basket. Simon's shot is good.
Yeah, such an assertive shooter. Simons has his feet planted and just hits it.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, J.J. Redick had a few moments to share with me. We talked about the strategy tonight, particularly.
Parang commercial niya eh.
He said, quote, I told the guys to get
Nakita ko lang kanina sa ano.
adding, he's not a guy you can guard gently. He demands that you get aggressive. Hopefully that assertive defense gets coach the results he's looking for. BA?
And Allie, thank you for that. So it's
Tulog.
Philadelphia now, following the score by Los Angeles. A nice shot by Brown.
And the defense is really allowing...
Oo nga, parang ads eh.
Looney the screen. Here's Doncic. Again, Los Angeles.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Simons outside. It's Brown on the wing, covered by Thibault. Wade misses. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. It's stolen by Maxey. Here's Wade, checked by Sexton. Brown passes to Wade, back to Brown. He drops it from range. Brown's got his second basket on the night.
A dangerous shooter from all areas. Brown's eyes get real big when he shoots these corner threes.
Pass to Sexton. Looney, screen on Simons. Here's Sexton. Back to Doncic. Sinks the tray. Doncic has got 10 points.
Now put your head down and go to work. That's what
Regular season pa rin.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Oh, what a performance by Luke. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and
Nice
sharing
pass, Lebron.
We got Austin Reeves.
Oy, Angelo.
Out there with
What's up?
Thibault. Then there's Colin Sexton, and it's Vanderbilt in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Now here's Reeves. He played a great game against Indiana. Down low. Vanderbilt, no good.
He felt the defense on that attempt. Great rim protection.
James, left side. Pass to Wade. Philadelphia moving it around. That one's good.
Tulog eh, oh. No deep lang natin si Lebron.
Simons. Now it's a 5-point Philadelphia lead. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute to play. Vanderbilt to pass to Laravia. Here's Reeves. Lets the three fly. And Los Los Angeles, another three.
Coming right back with his own. Austin Reeves with the response.
Papawis. Hindi na boss, pawis na ako kanina. Gali ako magbike, okay na yan.
Williams is checked in for Vanderbilt. Edgecombe, he's checked in for the Sixers. And so Simons will bring it up for Philadelphia. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
And that can drive guys.
Wala, pasawa dyan, MJ. Hindi man ako magaling eh.
Shooters in that, but just
Na lang, offline player lang ako. Chill lang bro.
Lakers now. Following that last three-pointer by Philadelphia. Outside Reeves. Arabia with a screen.
Uy. Wala akong bitaw.
Reeves throws that one down, held nothing back.
The Sixers lead by 3. Pass to Edgecombe. Here's Wade. Simons passes to James. Right wing. The three from Edgecombe. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Now here's Arabia. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Williams with the screen. Sexton with it. Picked up by James. And Williams punches it home.
You know, Sexton can be just so clever with the ball, disrupting the defense.
May mga kilala ako kung gusto mo.
You look at Colin Sexton.
Mga naka-Steam.
Does it efficiently.
Naka-console kasi ako boss, wala akong PC.
On the other end of the floor.
I mean, wala akong Steam account na 2K.
This league for guys who can fill
Kung gusto mo lang, yung magpapawis mga kakilala ko.
Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. And the Lakers with some changes. Kessler, he's checked in for Arabia. Grimes comes in for Thibault. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Sexton. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Maxey comes in for Simons. From deep, Reeves. No good on that one. His first miss. He's 4 for 5 now. Philadelphia leading by 7. James outside. 4-3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Now here's Reeves. He's got 10. Williams takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
A chance here to catch up with Allen from the sideline.
Di pala maganda, no? Tawag dito. No dip ni
Austin Reeves said,
Maxey.
set the foundation of doing stuff the right
Practicing
way. If
natin.
you do that, you can be a really good team. Redick said it's important to always emphasize the things that you want. That hopefully becomes part of your identity. Back to you guys.
Okay, Ali, thanks for the report. Rebounded by LeBron.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
Puts up a 3. Ooh, LeBron knocks down the triple.
Mas magaling pa nga dumipensa yung Bona kaysa kay Embiid. Si Embiid ang bagal, di ba?
Too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft.
Yun, no? Speaking of defense, di ba? Si Embiid ang bagal dito. After ata may injured, nag-iba na yung galaw niya.
Easy covering. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact.
Parang gano'n na nga si Joel Embiid. Parang pahardo na
With
galawan.
some changes.
Dala, flip natin yan.
Pablo Kelishvili comes in for Williams, and Sexton subbed in for Reeves. The 76ers also with a sub. Embiid's checked in. Now here's Brown. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Here's Maxey. And Grimes pulls it down. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. And here's Doncic outside. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
He had 2 first-quarter threes and now just added another.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And for an idea of how the league is
Nakita mo, ang kulit, no?
take a look at these latest
Ang kulit nga ng animation ng 2K ngayon, eh. Hey Glenn, good evening.
team climbing to 5th on the board.
Checking out the 76ers, they're sitting tight in the number 3 spot, one of the league's elite teams, with every right to be confident no matter who they face.
Good. James has got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Yeah, after a nothing first quarter, he's bounced back nicely.
And here's Doncic outside. Rebound by Philadelphia.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Embiid. And here's Brown. The three. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Brown's got 12.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
1 second left. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last.
Ano ba sa tingin nyo?
To give you a little feel-good moment.
For NBA championship na ba yung Philly? Because Lebron is there.
Hello. Hey guys, you both know what it takes to get going on a hot start like this.
Yeah, but the difference is that
Mahirap yung ganun. Ano yun, no deep. Mabilis ang tira yun eh.
Out of that first half we were watching.
Tsaka walang gumagawa nun sa NBA. Sa 2K lang.
That does it for half.
Siguro sup na wala pa, pero siguro
And so it's Philadelphia.
in the
They lead
future
by 11
baka.
as the quarter comes to a close. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
Taking a look at Philadelphia. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Jaylen Brown is out there with LeBron James.
Yes, correct. Kailangan niya na maging healthy. Si Embiid na lang, di ba?
Defense is a factor that is often undervalued.
Yeah, I agree with that wholeheartedly. I mean, we love to see people score in a variety of ways. We like to see that offensive skill set on display. But, you know, defensive stats are critically important, but not as easy to identify and count. But yet, and still, it's half the game, so you can't overlook it.
Now here's Maxey. He has 7. James outside. Brown passes to James. Back to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Edgecombe. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 3 assists in the game.
Mahirap din kasi nga sa NBA. Ano, marami kasing coach na, di ba, yung mga naka-assign. So pag na-check kayo ng assigned defensive coach, mahirap eh.
Homemade basket yet. Knocks down the long J.
Boy, I like how quickly he threw the bounce pass there. Hard to defend against that.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Pass to Maxey. It's stolen by Doncic. And it's the Lakers on the break. Right side Reeves. The rebound by Maxey.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Boy, I like the setup there. LeBron with the nice pick.
Pass to Mamukelashvili. Now here's Reeves. Back to Doncic. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. Rebound by the 76ers.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
James outside. Philadelphia moving it around. Back to Brown. Knocks down the triple. Brown's got 17 points.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively.
Tatakbuhan. O yung run and gun eh, no? Wala na masyadong ganun. Dati yung Lakers ganun, tsaka Sacramento.
Pass to Edgecombe. Here's James. There's the triple. He missed there. His first misfire in 5 tries. Inside. And there's Reeves. That one's good on the assist from Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Now here's Embiid. He's covered by Kessler. It's James on the wing. Drills it from deep. He's got 14.
This is what
Yung katulad nyo, no, tinitirahan ko lang ng no dip po. Ano lang, freelance lang ginagamit ko. Movement lang ng bola.
JJ Redick. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Some changes for Los Angeles. Laravia is checked in for Kessler. Williams comes in for Mamu Kelishvili.
Oo, malapit yung si Kevin Love. Kaso medyo matanda na siya ngayon.
In for the Sixers.
Tsaka injury na rin.
Now here's Doncic. 15 points in the game. Got a piece of it. Brown with the steal. James with the ball. Thibault picks him up. Deflects the pass. And here's the fast break. Throwing down on the breakaway.
Yan, tingnan mo si Jack Larabia, 3-and-D. Tingnan mo, steal niya yan.
Hey, that makes the
Perimeter defense din yun.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Now here's Brown. 17 points.
Di mo, katulad nun, no, tulog, di ba? No dip lang siya, mabilis na tira lang, quick shot. Eh.
Down the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Ali LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Oh, yung chest pass na malapit.
Does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you. If the shot
Yan, katulad yan, tulog. Oh, tirahan mo lang.
and then decide. Back over to you.
Tulog eh.
Keeps him guessing. Ali, thank you.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Simon's shot is good. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
Here's Simons. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Embiid finds Simons. Here's James. And all around the rim that time before dropping. And that's 19 points for LeBron James.
How many times have we seen LeBron do this? Take over a game. Put up big scoring numbers. A bunker.
Doncic's shot is good.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
James passes to Maxey. Williams against James. And here's Brown for 3. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got his 7th assist here tonight. Here's Doncic. Shoots over Maxey. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. It's been all about Jaylen Brown. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Austin Reeves out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's Jake Laravia. Then it's Williams. And it's Thibault in at small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Now here's Simons. Outside, Brown. Shot clock at 5. Williams grabs the board.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Sexton passes to Thibault. Now Reeves. Over Edgecombe. No good there, off the double clutch. something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
And there's the
Nice block by Edgecombe. Grabe, ang galing nun. Itong isa sa mga gagaling na players eh. This guy will be good in the future.
Wow, it's been quite a game for Jaylen Brown.
Boy, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
And the Lakers making a change here. Doncic checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Barlow's checked in. Now here's Doncic. Outside Thibault. Outside Williams. From deep, here's Doncic. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
Yun lang, pag na-injure, that's the problem when they get injured eh.
On the wing, Wade. Philadelphia
Uy,
moving around.
wrong
It's
pass.
stolen by Thibault. Pass to Reeves. Doncic outside. Right side Reeves. Back to Doncic. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. And again, the Lakers no good. And so Simons will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Here's the pick. On the take. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
I'll tell you, Simons can...
Yes, dyan magaling si Lebron, kaya idol ko yan eh. Yung longevity niya, ang galing. Sobra. Nakuha niya yung secret formula eh.
Against Simons.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Now here's Simons. And he goes in for the dunk.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Count the basket. Doncic has got 21 points in the game.
Doncic giving you the full package. Superstar for sure.
Pass to Brown. Here's Barlow. Williams defending. Here's Wade. The shot. Williams grabs the board. Right side Reeves. Here's Larabia. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for... And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
This would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Now here's Larabia. You know, it seems like there's much more competition at the big man spot than there used to be.
I think a lot of that is due to the way players are developed now.
Yun ang mahirap kasi hindi lahat ng player katulad nila Lebron yung mentality eh. Diba, sinasabi nga ni Kobe yung ibang teammates niya, sandali lang mag-practice, tamad pa. So, kaya ganyan yan.
On the opposing defense. So where there used to be two spots available for big guys, now they're fighting over one spot.
Philadelphia with another miss.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the 76ers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21. And what a huge performance it was for Jaylen Brown.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch. They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
And here's Brown for three. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was...
May sinabi nga si Kobe dati, di ba? Ba't ko papasa yung bola sa'yo? Hindi ka umatid ng practice. Parang ganun. Parang ganun. Hindi mo deserve.
We welcome you to Noche and Beyond here on 2K Sports. It's the season winding down, GA. What's key for a long playoff run, do you think?
Kevin, one thing is health, right? When you look back at past NBA champions, lots of times it's the teams that were able to survive the year.
Look at the 76ers starting group. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Brown out there with LeBron James, and it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Embiid. Fades back. Rebound by Williams. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us.
I was able to catch up with head coach of the Suns. I brought up Tyrese Maxey and I asked him what makes him so hard to guard. He said, quote, to put things simply, his speed and his decision making. He's one of the fastest guys in the game and also picks smart shots to take. That combination is lethal. We'll see how his defense fares against Maxey tonight. Back to you, Kevin.
Allie, thank you so much. And Embiid with the block.
And that's the rim protection you expect from Embiid. Really sent a message right there.
Here's Edgecombe. Guarded by Green. 5 on the clock for 3. Edgecombe, no good. The Suns have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Green against Maxey. Green.
Tinitry ibang camera. Parang hirap na ito.
Booker against Maxey. Green inside the three-point line. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
And Greg, you watch Jalen Green. So much upside. Potential.
Yeah, he can be streaky, but one of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly.
Now here's Brooks. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. That one goes in.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
76ers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Edgecombe with it, guarded by Green. Now Edgecombe. 8 points his last outing. Driving in, and the dunk by Edgecombe.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Brown. Last game, 26 points. Maxey in the corner. Pass to Edgecombe. Shoots over Bridges. Edgecombe, no good. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Philadelphia this year.
Yeah, faced off twice last season, and it was a split between the two teams.
Well, both teams struggled to be competitive overall last year, but at least their season series was.
So it's Philadelphia now, following the score by Phoenix. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
Timeout.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Arlo's checked in. Jonathan Simon's in for Edgecombe. And that one's good. Maxey.
The shortest three in the game. Maxey solid from that corner.
Booker against Simon. Now here's Booker. Tight defense on him. Shoots over Simon. No good from Booker. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And a slam dunk by Maxey.
Man, look at that burst that time by Maxey, changing gears to get it done.
Booker against Simon. Pass to Kennard. Here's Malowich. Goes in for the top.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Now, here's Simon. Scoreless thus far. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Brown with the bucket.
That's a smart pass. Get it to Brown and just let Jalen cook.
Some changes for Phoenix. Iguodaro's checked in, and it's done in for Booker. Suns trail by 3. Gillespie, the pass to Kennard. To the middle. Here's Iguodaro.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Brown outside. Here's Barlow. Dunn covering. Outside Simons. The 76ers need to get off a shot. A three-pointer, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Kennard's shot is off.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Now, here's Maxey. 5 points in the game, and he converts the layup. Maxey's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, the defense made it easy that time for Maxey. You can't give him those kind of looks in the paint.
Kennard's shot is off. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. 76ers ahead, up by 3. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast. as the second quarter getting going right now. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
We've got Malawach, Luke Kennard out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Gillespie in at the point. So that's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's LeBron. James connects from deep.
And the D has gotten a little bit lax here defending the triple.
And last season, Greg, Devin Booker became the Phoenix Suns' all-time leading scorer.
Yeah, he passed Hall of Famer Walter Davis to achieve that feat. And Booker is a guy that wants to be a Sun for life. So I expect him to break even more franchise records.
For the Phoenix Suns, they're coming off a good outing against the Heat in Miami.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
The crowd noise can make it hard to execute your offense on the road, but they did a great job playing their game.
And here's James outside.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that good.
Pass to Kennard. Here's Iguodala. Back to Kennard. To the inside. Here's Bridges. Oh, boy, a lot of contact there. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error.
Unreal.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he hits the space. And the 76ers with some changes. Bonus checked in, and Jaylen Brown subbed in for Wade. Here's Edgecombe. Off target from three-point range. Suns have gone 4 of 6 in the field here in the second. Fades. And James pulls it down. The 76ers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. James, a screen on Brooks.
And a savvy move there by Brown to draw the contact.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws here tonight. The free throw good from Brown. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
Pass to Iguodala. Kicks it out to Booker. Now, here's Bridges. Covered by LeBron. Slammed in by Bridges.
Just rising up with purpose. Allow Bridges to get this kind of positioning. He is going to hammer it home.
Brooks against Brown. Screen by James. Over in the corner, Edgecombe. The 76ers with another miss. Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against the Lakers in L.A.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Tim, one of the most dangerous scorers in the NBA, Devin Booker.
Well, he is smooth, Kevin. He makes it look easy, but developing that kind of offensive skill set is anything but.
To the paint. And that one's good. Iguodala. And it's a 4-point Suns lead.
And you got to respect Booker. I mean, he's added to his game every year and becoming a more willing passer.
Brown outside. Cash money. Brown with the tray.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
And timeout called by Jordan Otts. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Dean Wade, he's checked in for the 76ers. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Anthony Simons. 1:44 left in the first half. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Gillespie, the pass to Brooks. Inside. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Solid job of moving the ball by Green, setting up a teammate.
1:21 left to play here in the half. Outside, Maxey. Brown outside. Wade for three. Nice D from Brooks. Phoenix leading by 3. Floats it up for Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Yeah, playmaking remains an underrated part of Booker's game. He is more than capable of making smart passes and creating shots for teammates.
Here's Maxey. 9-point games last outing. Dash to Edgecombe. Knocks down the 3-ball. Edgecombe's got 5.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Here's Gillespie. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Philadelphia's gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock again. And finished off by Brown.
And you can tell Brown has a mind for the game. Calls the pick and roll and works it to perfection.
Here's Gillespie. He's covered by Maxey. Williams a screen on Maxey. Here's Booker. Again, Phoenix.
Great opportunity, and he capitalizes.
Good if it goes. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Suns lead by 2. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after our head shot.
We need a department store intercom. Attention all ballers, attention all ballers. We have a missing defense, paging the defense.
All right, and now that we are... And that concludes...
And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the 2nd half. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Joel Embiid out there with James. And it's Brown in at the small forward position. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Kevin. Devin Booker's focused on hooping and leaving a legacy. He said, my thing is, and Kobe said it too, inspiring the youth is everything. A kid grows up and is like, man, I want to be Devin. I want to dress like him. I want to play like him. And that's what makes me wake up in the morning. Back to you. Kevin.
Truly a role model for that next generation. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Brown outside. In the corner, it's James. Shot's good. Brown making the play. LeBron's got 9.
And really, as the 3-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Williams a screen on Maxey. Booker against Maxey. Shot clock at 5. No good from Booker. The 76ers trail by 3. Outside, Maxey. LeBron outside. Lets it go with the three. Brooks grabs the board.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Pass to Brown. Here's Edgecombe. It's good. And it's 7 points. Outside, Maxey. Here for PJ Edgecombe.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to see which teams over the last month have been best at scoring points off turnovers. The 76ers #1.
And you always like to see aggressive defense. And then when you can convert mistakes into points offensively, that's a big key.
And just another shot that Booker has perfected, the little floater.
And a moment to check out Tyrese Maxey here. How the second half of the season has shaped up for him. And his playmaking ability, unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And as you mentioned, one of the more efficient scorers in pro basketball. He challenges defenders with his bravado. And more often than not, he prevails. Here's Edgecombe. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. Suns lead by 3. Green finds Bridges. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 3 assists in the game. And here's Maxey. He has 7. Brown sets a screen for Maxey. Jacks up a 3. Brown, no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Williams sets a screen for Booker. He's looking for Williams and finds him. And there it is for him. Williams has got the lead up to 7 now for Phoenix.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
In the corner, it's James. Trains it from beyond the arc. James has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for Philadelphia. And stolen by Maxey. Pass to Brown. Stolen by Brooks. For the finish. And that one is off. Some solid defense from Brown. And it's Maxey with the ball for the 76ers. Trailing by 4. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game opens the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
Nice read by Maxey. Sees it, hits it, done.
Booker looking around. And the wide open shot from Green. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. And the Suns lead by 5. And right from going undrafted to becoming a 3-point contest champion, you had to fight for your place in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, that's an understatement. Yes, undrafted in '88. I played in just about every league imaginable, including a year in France. Had a bunch of 10-day contracts early on, but I didn't get my first full-time NBA contract until 1993 with the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, your perseverance and tenacity definitely...
Uy, si Jimmy Butler nagtatagalog. Kamusta, Boss Jimmy? Galing mag-Tagalog, eh.
Poked away. Here's Edgecombe. Started by Green. And here's LeBron.
Wala, ba't aalis ka ng Golden State, boss? Nangyari?
And you can just see his confidence is rising.
Di ba kang Philly?
Extra bucket for one round.
Basket good. Williams has got 10 points in the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Booker against Maxey. We've got 28 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. 5 to shoot. Here's Edgecombe. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly
Kawawa ba, ano?
do it. It's just about finding
Si Steph.
that rhythm.
Green with the ball. Floats it up for Williams.
Gumanda pa yun, no?
Bridges got 6 here in this quarter.
Point-blank range. That is too easy.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Phoenix ahead. They're up by 3. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
It's so impressive for a big guy to make a find like a guard.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. We've got Bridges. Kennard is out there with Malowach.
24 million. Ayos yung boss, ah.
So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Here's Gillespie. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Phoenix leading by 3. Bridges, right side. Now, Kennard. Pass to Malowach. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The 76ers trail by 3. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Brown with the screen on Kennard. Brown outside. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved. A full team effort.
76ers shooting at 51%. Really solid. Outside, Simons. Brown outside. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Well, he made a couple of shots early, but since the half, he just can't seem to find his rhythm.
Kennard against Simon. Edgecombe with the steal. Wade a screen on Kennard. Here's Edgecombe. And the dunk by
Oh, matanda na si Steph, Jimmy. 38 na nga ata.
Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Well, not all turnovers are created equal. Live ball turnovers lead to that.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Over that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, "You're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another." Guys, let's see what happens.
Thank you, Allie. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
That's a great read from Booker, finding his teammate on that pick and roll.
Maxey against Booker. And Embiid the screen. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket for Maxey.
Man, that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I'm surprised because he's a guy you have to key on for something like that. You can't let him get one that easy.
Right side, Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And we've seen some great scorers come into the league, but Green looks elite. Both the physical gifts and that fearless approach.
He hits both from the strike. The 76ers trail by 3. Now, here's Maxey. Can't tie it up. That one's no good. Green with the ball. He's picked up by James. And he gets that one to go.
Brooks is always working hard for this team, and here it pays off with a huge basket.
Maxey. And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a two-possession deficit.
Green outside. Outside Bridges. Outside Booker. 6 to shoot. It's it up from deep. Embiid there for the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Maxey against Booker. Maxey attacking Booker as it goes down.
And you see the maturation of Tyrese Maxey. These big moments don't faze him at all.
Puts outside. All right, here's Williams. Brooks setting the pick for Green. And there's the dunk.
And with the game tight, Green gets even more in that zone and ensures he's delivering what his team needs.
Here's Edgecombe. By Green. Now James. Oh, the king from the corner.
And this is who LeBron James is, an incredible leader. When the game is tight, this guy willing to step up.
Now Green shoots the three. James whips down the rebound. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. James is screen on Booker. Maxey. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
That is world class.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Let's now give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
Yeah, and looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
Here's Edgecombe. By Green. Edgecombe with it. LeBron with a screen on Green.
And you know what? You allow that to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Put on the first, and that will hook them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Those were pressure-packed free throws. And he looked as
May balak bang lumipat si Steph MJ?
And just miss after miss right now. And they go to the intentional foul.
honestly just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though. He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Oh, PS5 ako, boss. PS5. Saan ako? Nasa Singapore ako, boss. Dayo ka dito. Lebron, no? 19 points. 6 out of 10 3 points. Maxi, 16. 4 assists. Si Embiid ang bagal dito, sobra.
atmosphere inside the building as we bring you Friday night. Well, Greg. We've got a treat tonight. These are two of the best offenses in the league.
Yeah, B.A., you know, one thing they have in common, they make smart decisions with the ball. And, of course, they know how and when to attack. I think we'll get some high IQ hoops here tonight.
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. Knippel and they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this was...
The previous play is under review.
Game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach...
The ruling on the floor stands.
Was wrong, he'll back him up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
That's good for Miller.
Yeah, with the size and versatility Miller brings to the table, he's a tough cover for just about anyone.
And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets.
Yeah, B.A., a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster.
James, a screen on White. Pass to Edgecombe. From downtown, nails it from beyond the arc.
Over his time in the league, Maxey has really improved his playmaking.
White against Maxey. Miller outside. Clock at 6. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Pass to Edgecombe. Back to Maxey. It's Brown on the wing. Outside Maxey. Philadelphia moving it around. For 3, James. Miller pulls it in. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. To the paint. James with a steal. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Fires from deep. Miller pulls it in.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's White. He makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Yeah, make no mistake about it. White can really get up. I mean, he enjoys showcasing his athleticism.
Maxey against White. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Now you have to be a little bit more cautious on the defensive end. That's his second, and there's a long way to go.
Wade, he's checked in for Philadelphia. White against Maxey. Miller outside. Back to White. To the middle. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
What a big-time talent Brandon Miller is. Send it home, young sir.
Outside Maxey. Pass to Edgecombe. Screen by Embiid. And Edgecombe gets it to go.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Miller. 7 points in the game. Reed, a screen on Brown. Miller with it. Now guarded by Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Gets the 3 ball to go. White's got 5 now.
Well, they were looking for a fast start, and they have been perfect from the tip.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. He takes it in.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Miller can't get it to go.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Back to Maxey. Pass to Edgecombe. Takes a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 10.
You know, one thing about Maxey is that he always is looking for an outlet.
Embiid covers. Outside Reed. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. And Philadelphia making a change here. Simons checked in. Diabate's checked in for Charlotte. Man comes in for White. And with it. Guarded now by Maxey. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Some changes for Charlotte. Salon, he's checked in for Reed. And it's Allen in for Miller. On defense, Philadelphia trailing by 2. Pass to Salon. Shot clock at 6. Charlotte needs to get off a shot. Here's Man. Again, the miss by the Hornets. And so Simons will bring it up for Philadelphia. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Hornets team.
These teams split the season series last year, neither making an impact in the conference overall.
Now here's Brown. Still no points. And it's Maxey missing. A minute 29 left in the first quarter of the game. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there. That makes the game easy.
Maxey surveying the D. Outside, Brown. Drops in the 3.
That three-point shooting sets up every aspect of Jaylen Brown's game. What a pretty shot.
Outside Man. Pass to Knipple. Back to Man. Allen against Brown. Down low. And he dumps it down.
Boy, this is how you move the ball effectively. They're not just passing it around the horn. They are passing with a purpose.
Now here's Maxey. Simons passes to Brown. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. Charlotte leading by 3. And he lobs it up to the rim. Hammers the lob through.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Now here's Maxey. He's guarded by Man. Screen by Embiid. Here's Maxey. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
The B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. A nice first quarter. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
This is how the floor looks for the Hornets starting the second. Trey Mann out there with Grayson Allen. Then there's Brandon Miller. And it's Diabate in at the 5 down low. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Many have predicted an all-star future for Brandon Miller. He said, I don't really read anything like that. I just focus on what I can do today. It's all about the work. That's the only way to get better. I just came in with the mindset of making my team better and being a winning player. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's Allen. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. Sweet little floater. Allen's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Sometimes your only option is to go to the floater, and that is money.
On the wing, Wade. Simons outside. Shoots over Allen. And it's Simons missing.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Miller against Simons. Pass to Diabate. Here's Miller. Tries it from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Wade.
I'd go back to that shot again. That's a great look from the mid-range.
Well, Grant, a wrist injury hampered Brandon Miller in year 2. Good to have him back in action, though.
Yeah, the number 2 pick in 2023. I mean, the future is still bright for Miller, and he'll have every opportunity to fulfill his immense potential.
Now here's Miller. He's got 10. Allen, pass to Miller. To the inside. Oh, he picked him clean. 76ers trail by 5. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. And there's James from the arc. And another miss by Philadelphia. The Hornets have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line. Heading now into the final stages of the regular season. How excited are you for the playoffs, Doris?
BA, I absolutely cannot wait. This is always a long season, and there's a little bit of time left, but boy, can you feel the anticipation.
Some changes for Charlotte. Reed comes in for Diabate, and Knippel subbed in for Allen. Down the first one. He's off on the second. The Sixers trailing. Maxey with it. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Driving in. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
You know, you have to love how strong Maxey takes it inside. Feels like he can beat everyone to the cup.
Pass to Miller. Here's Knippel. And there's the screen. Back to Miller. Brown with the steal. And here's Maxey outside. Sinks it from distance. And there's the screen. Back to Miller. Brown with the steal. And here's Maxey outside. Now just a one-point Charlotte lead.
Well, the corner three, no challenge for Maxey. I mean, the dude can straight up shoot from deep.
Man, pass to Miller. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Guys, you know this. Brandon Miller plays the game with a high level of intelligence, and at 6'9", that length, not a bad addition to that.
Now here's Maxey. He's got 7. Outside, Brown lets it go from deep, and Philadelphia hits again from deep.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Pass to Miller. Rebound by Philadelphia. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
You have to credit their game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
Now here's Miller. 12 points for him. Pass to Knipple. Tries the spin move. And here's White. Maxey covering. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for Jaylen Brown.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
Barlow's checked in for LeBron. And a change for the Hornets. Allen, he checked in for Miller. Maxey against White. To the right side. Nice read from Edgecombe. Doesn't drop. He's 4 for 5. The Hornets have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Allen, the pass to Reed. It's Brown on the wing. Allen defending. Out to the right wing. The 3 from Edgecombe. And another miss by Philadelphia.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Now here's Maxey. He's got 7. Pass to Brown. Oh, Jaylen Brown from extended range.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on. Here's Maxey.
Man, good whistle there.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. They trail by 1. Embiid, a screen on White. And Maxey, here we go. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Philadelphia on top, leading by a point. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
So now, looking at Charlotte, they got themselves in a close battle.
They look great on offense. The ball is flying.
Thanks, as always, for...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You got to like what we're seeing from Brandon Miller.
Yeah, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. LeBron James out there with Jaylen Brown. And it's Embiid in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Pass to Miller. Pulls up on the wing. That's good on the jumper. Miller's got 14 points for the game.
Yeah, a sign of things to come, hopefully. I mean, once Miller gets going, he is capable of dominating games.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, BA. The Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers to help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Brian, back to you.
Looking to set the standard. Allie, thank you. Inside. And he lays it up and in.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call a timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. All right, let's take a look at the leaderboard and look at the point guards leading the way in field goal percentage here in the second half of the season. Tyrese Maxey, number 1.
And if you thought he was an accurate passer, check out his shooting. Just so efficient from the field.
You have to keep in mind, a lot of those shots are coming from the perimeter. To have that kind of field goal percentage from the point guard spot is pretty amazing.
And it's the Hornets on the break. Brown with the steal. Here's Edgecombe. He's got 10. James, a screen on White. Pass to Brown. Oh, the corner triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
To the paint. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by James. Now Maxey. He's got 9. Here's Edgecombe. Here's the 3. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
You love the start to the second half. 3 for 4. Can they keep it going?
The teardrop. And here's Knipple from the arc. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Maxey. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Charlotte Hornets. On Saturday, they'll be playing the Bucks in Milwaukee. Then on Monday, they'll go up against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And you know, for that matchup with Washington, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more even pairing in the league. That one promises to be a really closely fought battle.
To the middle. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
I like Miller's vision. I mean, he sees the court well and makes really good decisions with the ball.
Pass to Maxey. The 3 from Edgecombe. Counted from distance. Edgecombe's got 6 points in the quarter.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
James, right side. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. And now it's a 10-point Philadelphia lead. To the inside. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Give him 8 points now.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
The motor of Kobe White. Grant seems to be ready to run the entire game and then some.
Oh, totally, B.A. For someone who is quick and can jump and has a strong handle, he's got plenty of stamina. And as a guard, you trust Kobe will make those effort plays.
And the basket is good.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Anthony Simons, he's checked in for the Sixers. Philadelphia leading by 6. 1:52 left in the third quarter. Pass to Brown. On target from range. Brown's got 9 points here in the second half.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Knipple. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game. From 7, Joel Embiid pulls it down.
Boy, he was anticipating a little bit more defensive pressure, and that's one you think he's going to make.
Pass to Brown. We've got 1:08 left in the third. Out to James. And stolen by Williams. In transition, here they come. And here's Knipple from the arc. Pure from three-point range. Knipple's got 7 points.
I liked what I saw on both ends that time. Hustling on defense to create some offense.
Screen by James. And that one is stuffed right through.
Such an explosive athlete. Maxey saw his chance and took it right to the rim.
Down low. Knipple with a bucket. Knipple's got 5 points now this quarter.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Get on, Tyree.
And here is Maxey. 11 points in the game. Out to James. Oh, LeBron knocks down the triple.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Here's Knipple, defended by Brown. Pass to man. Inside. Diabate's shot is good. 6 points for him.
Not putting his head down. He continues to produce with the team trailing.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers closing out the quarter with a... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hornets. They've got Royce O'Neal. Grayson Allen is out there with Trey Mann. And it's Miller, and it's Diabate in at the 5. Here's Simons, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And it's tough to defend the pick and roll with Simons running it. He's got a great sense of that set.
Now here's Mann. Miller, a screen on Simons to the middle. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Into the lane.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Outside man. Here's Diabate. 4 on the clock. And he gets that one.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Here's Simons. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I'll tell you, Simons can really book it. When he's at full speed, good luck catching up.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. The 76ers making a switch here. Embiid's checked in. Knippel's checked in for Charlotte. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. He wants his team to be careful with the ball. He's not happy with the amount of turnovers they've coughed up so far. He believes if they focus on being more patient on offense, that will help cut down on the giveaways. Guys, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now the Hornets moving it up. Here's Man. Yep, that one's good. Man's got this first basket of the night.
You know, this is a team that wants Man to push the ball in transition. Any easy opportunity, you will take it.
Pass to Edgecombe. And here's Brown for three. He buries it from three. Brown's got 12 points in just the second half.
His points are really adding up from the three-point line. He had 9 from distance in the first half, and he's only getting better.
And here's Knippel for the arc. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
His first half performance, somewhat forgettable, but now he's pouring it on.
Pass to Brown from behind the arc. Oh, the shot is off.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And there it is.
A big bucket with the do-it-yourself kit tray, man.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And it's Simons with the ball for the 76ers. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Takes it inside. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
What a make by Simons, ready to produce under pressure.
Now White. Here's Miller. Six on the shot clock to take the lead. Cleared away by Embiid. The Sixers leading. Simons with it. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync. The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Looking at who's out there now for Philadelphia. LeBron comes in for Wade, and it's Tyrese Maxey in for Simons.
An important bucket from Kobe White. He can raise his level.
White against Maxey. Screen by Green. The three is in.
This guy has earned a reputation for handling pressure and making clutch shots.
Miller. Oh, touches it off the glass.
Wow, the young sir, Brandon Miller, in a big moment. I got you, folks.
1:14 left in the fourth quarter. Here's the pass to Brown. Triple drop.
Now, if you're going to be a franchise guy, you've got to want the ball in these clutch moments. Jaylen Brown doing work.
James with a steal. Now Maxey. Now James. Ooh, that's easy work for LeBron inside.
King James with ice water in his veins, and absolutely a breathtaking player.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Miller against Brown. Shoot from 12. Embiid there for the rebound. And an intentional foul right there. Trying here to put the game out of reach.
And that's why it's important to play this one smart.
29 seconds left in the game. Brown draws the double. Shoots a three. Buries it from outside. three. Booyah! He sinks the triple. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really
and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going. With NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. So here's Miami's starting group. Antetokounmpo is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Mitchell, then it's Wiggins, and it's Larson in at the shooting guard position. The #1 overall pick back in 2014, Andrew Wiggins, certainly capable.
Elite length and athleticism. His shot creation is more good than great. He has that 2022 All-Star nod to his credit, and of course, a championship from that same season.
And it's the Heat with the ball, following Jaylen Brown's three. And there's the drive. That one falls.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
The three from LeBron. Another three for Philadelphia.
I like how fast Brown makes decisions, reading the defense ahead of time, rising and shooting with confidence.
Adebayo with a screen on Maxey. Wiggins against Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Down low. And out of the Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
Maxey with it. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Over in the corner, Edgecombe. Another three for Philadelphia.
Heads up on the money pass by Maxey. Great vision.
Well, Heat have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. That's good by Mitchell.
And how great. Are they playing 4 for 4 shooting to start this one?
Philadelphia's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside there in the first. On the wing, Brown. Over in the corner, Edgecombe. Misses the three.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing. On that possession, they were all over him on the perimeter.
Count that bucket.
Slicing his way to a shot. Wiggins can be so crafty inside.
Brown outside. And a wide open look for James. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Inside, here's Adebayo. And Adebayo. Throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Back to Maxey. And here's LeBron outside. Hangs home the trifecta. LeBron's got his second bucket of the night. Hurtling down the home stretch of this season, Greg, what do you make of potential first-round series in this postseason?
Well, there's certainly some matchups that I think plenty of fans would love to see. But we still have a bit of time for things to kind of fall into place. That's what makes this time of year so exciting.
Now, Maxey. Following Davion Mitchell's three-point attempt. Pass to Embiid. LeBron outside. And here's Brown outside. It's all in by the Heat. And this is the first season matchup for them against this 76ers team.
And they'll be doing their best to establish superiority over this club, something they failed to do a year ago.
I like that. Give Wiggins something in rhythm, and he knocks it down.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Arlo's checked in, and it's Simons in for Edgecombe. 76ers trailing. Now Maxey. Still yet to score. Over in the corner, Brown. A putback on the wing Brown. From the arc, brings it from downtown.
A consistent shot for him. Brown likes the three.
Maxey against Brown. On the wing, Hardaway. Back to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. He's looking for Portis and finds him. Fires the three. Drains the three-pointer. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the first. Maxey kicks to Brown. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Maxey against Brown. Maxey feeling it out a bit. From deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Portis. Hardaway against Simon. Here's Hardaway. Brown outside. And the last shot of the buzzer doesn't go in for it. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Heat out front. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
We've got Wade. Also, James out there. And it's Barlow in at the center. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
A go-to shot for Hardaway Jr. He can really hurt defenses from downtown.
So it's Philadelphia now. After Tim Hardaway made that last three-pointer. James a screen on Brown. There is the drive.
And 1 step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Here's Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down.
I love it when Wiggins is aggressive on offense, especially when he's near the rim.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Simon. Three-pointers off the mark. Miami leading by 7. Wiggins passes to Brown. Portis a screen on LeBron. Brown finds Wiggins, and Portis throws it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And timeout called. Nick Nurse. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Johnson. And he has been on another level this past month, getting Eastern Conference Player of the Month, Jaylen Brown.
And what can you say about how huge he has been for this offense? Everything he's done, from the scoring, the shooting, the playmaking,
You take him out of the lineup, and there's no telling just how different this team looks.
And here's Brown following Jaylen Brown's three. Brown dishes to Wiggins. Portis sets the pick for Wiggins. Going inside, and Wiggins throws it down.
I'm telling you, when Wiggins takes off, you better buckle those seatbelts.
Here's Edgecombe. Guarded by Hardaway. And a dunk by Edgecombe.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Simons against Brown. Portis is screen on Simons. Brown kicks to Portis. Takes the three. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Over the 76ers, their last game, a win against Charlotte. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. And that one, good.
Night in, night out. Brown just makes plays.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Bam Adebayo is now the Heat's all-time leader in double-doubles. Bam said, I want to be number 1 in some, if not all of these categories. I just have to keep improving and keep chipping away. And then it's just focusing on getting these wins. Back to you.
Good priority. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. And that one drops.
And he is no stranger to physical basketball. Adebayo has to deal with plenty of contact down low.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And it's Simons off the drive. Brown outside. Off target from outside. The Heat leading by 6. Here's Wiggins. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Wiggins has got 6 in the quarter.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
Over in the corner, Brown. Cash money. Brown with the trade.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Floats it up for Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down.
I've always said, when in doubt, just jump over them, and Wiggins is listening to me.
Now here's Simons. Still without a basket. Driving the lane. Oh, what a jam! Simons!
And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Can he get up and finish?
I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Edgecombe. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. On the wing, Wiggins. He's covered by Brown. Wiggins throws it down.
Wiggins is on a tear. He's just getting whatever shot he wants right now.
Brown outside. Back to Simons. Brown deciding where to go with it. Edgecombe. No good with the triple. The Heat leading by 7. Shot and game clock separated by 5. The 3. Sinks the triple. Larson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
James is screwed on Wiggins. Let's Brown with the drive. And the dunk by Brown.
Extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
Not when he comes in there with that tomahawk. That's just too much force. And so it's Andrew Wiggins making highlights for the Miami Heat. He got it. All right, Allie, thank you. And, folks, we'll be back with you right after this halftime break.
Well, they got a lift from their bench. Those guys came in, got the buckets, and took some pressure off their starters.
They have contributors up and down. Okay, now we've got some time. That is more than enough of us.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Andrew Wiggins in this game, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And for Miami, look at the out there. You've got Antetokounmpo. He's out there with Wiggins. Adebayo is out there with Mitchell. And it's Larson in a 2-guard. Mitchell against Maxey. Giannis outside. Adebayo with a screen on Brown. Wiggins finds Adebayo. And taken away by Brown. And here comes Brown. Leading the fast break. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. A three-pointer is right on target.
From three-point land, few guys in this league are better than Maxey. You have to run him off that line.
Let's be honest. So you think about game preparation for an opponent. Richard, how different is that in the regular season versus the playoffs?
Oh, there's a significant difference. Not as much time in the regular season. Could be coming in 4 games in 5 nights. But in the playoffs, there is so much detail position by position. I've been impressed to see Wiggins adjust and become a quality defensive stopper. He is fully committed to playing lockdown D on the wing.
Maxey against Mitchell. Over in the corner, Edgecombe. And the 3-ball is good. Edgecombe's got 10.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Jaylen Brown.
And you can see his scoring numbers trending down as time goes on. It's not what you want to see, but maybe it's just time to shift his approach a little and start looking for other ways to get points out there on the floor.
For the lead, another 3 for Philadelphia.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Giannis passes to Adebayo. That shot off. Good D by Embiid. Here's Philadelphia. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Embiid with a screen on Mitchell. Maxey attacking, and slam dunk by Maxey.
Turning on the Jets, Maxey found the lane and made them pay.
The Heat trail by 3. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Mitchell, this is the Wiggins. It's tipped. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Getting up and finishing, Maxey leaving no doubt.
And was on 3 of 6 tonight, and they've let it fly from downtown.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
And slam dunk by Maxey.
You see how creative Maxey is, just dissecting the defense with his handles.
Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Giannis. And another basket for Miami.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Wait, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Embiid sets the pick for Edgecombe. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. LeBron, a screen on Mitchell. Maxey into the lane. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Timeout called by Nick Nurse. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Simons, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Brown against Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Well, Maxey's offensive output can be overwhelming. He's so fast and has so many ways to attack you.
Maxey against Brown. Castellanos. Inside of bounds, the Heat able to retain. Possession here. And now let's bring you the list of the top three-point shooting teams over the course of the past 10 games. The 76ers #1.
The three has become a major weapon for them over this stretch. Great movement on the perimeter. They're not taking any bad shots.
The Heat making a switch here. Jovic is checked in. 58 seconds left to play here in the third. James is screen on Brown. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
To the inside. Here's Hardaway. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Now just a 3-point 76ers lead.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
And Embiid with a screen on Brown. Maxey against Portis. Maxey kicks to Brown. Shot clock at 6. Philadelphia moving the ball. And Tyrese Maxey with the 3. Maxey's got 18 points in the game.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
Outside, Simon. Back to LeBron. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a 3-point basket.
And here is Hardaway. There's the triple. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Philadelphia ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're pounding. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball and how about the perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Edgecombe is out there with Anthony Simon. Then there's Jaylen Brown. And it's Bona in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And Simons, here we go. Oh, what a jam! Simons!
Speed kills, and Simons has plenty of it.
Brown the pass to Johnson. Right side, Portis. Portis sets the pick for Brown. The Heat need to get a shot off. Here's Edgecombe. No good from outside. The Heat trail by 11. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Wiggins, a screen on Simon. Out to Hardaway. Brown against Simon. Hardaway with a wide open look. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his third assist on the night. And Simons has got the ball here for Philadelphia. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's the screen. Driving to the basket.
Crafty play by Simons, working the pick and roll to perfection.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Philadelphia leading by 20. Here he goes. Oh, what a jam! Simons!
And that's some serious liftoff from Simons. Wow.
Pass to Portis. From past the arc, it's the three-point bomb.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the lean, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time. But on this occasion, you got caught.
Outside, Simon. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Over in the corner, Brown. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Got a piece of it. Mitchell with it. Here's Adebayo. Rips it down with 2 hands.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Yeah, once he takes it away, you knew that was on his mind.
Now Brown knocks down the 3.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Yep, that's going to go in.
You can see the evolution of Giannis as a passer. He's gotten good at thinking for himself and his teammates.
James checked in for Philadelphia. Maxey comes in for Anthony Simon. Mitchell against Maxey. And he drives in. Now James. And LeBron nails the 3.
LeBron really added this into his game later in his career. becoming a threat from deep.
The Heat trail by 11. Now under the Kumba. Mitchell outside. What a response. Hitting a three of their own.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
I love the competitive fire right there. You drain the triple on us, and I'm coming from Arizona.
Embiid the screen. From deep. The three goes down.
That's good vision by JB. Draws the D, kicks it out. He's grown in that part of his game.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Heat. Now on Kumba. Embiid with the rebound.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Now Maxey. James outside. Now Brown. Out on his own on the break. For the finish. Draws in. He was headed straight to the hoop the whole way.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
And as soon as they got the steal, it was off to the races. This is the aggressive mindset that the coaching staff encourages them to maintain.
It's James. Launches it. Just tried to shoot. He drills the three.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it in.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Down low. Embiid's there. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. There's the screen. Wade fires. Jumper is off. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't.
round one.
It's time to kick off. Now look at Detroit's starting lineup. They've got Jalen Duren. Isaiah Joe is out there with Cade Cunningham. Then it's Asar Thompson. And it's Robinson in at the 3. And for the 76ers, Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Center position, locking down the middle. Good on the bucket. You take a look at Philadelphia. On paper, this looks like a slam dunk, no pun intended. But game ones can be tricky.
Yeah, especially at the start where teams are feeling each other out. But the energy of the crowd and the way they play all year, it's hard to imagine them dropping this one. Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
He's Duren. And there's a 3-second violation. Now here's Maxey. Brown with a screen. And Maxey, here we go. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
While Maxey is an elite shooter, Tyrese is at his best using his speed, going downhill.
Cunningham against Maxey. Here's Robinson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Maxey. That one goes in.
Well, that's excellent initiative by Brown. Seeing the lane open up and attacking.
Here's Edgecombe. Driving inside. Oh!
Wow!
Boom! He jams it straight down.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible!
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Thompson. And a slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Outside, Brown. Philadelphia moving it around. And stolen by Cunningham. And the Pistons pushing it up now. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Yeah, that's good work by Thompson to get ahead of the pack and finish the break.
Cunningham against Maxey. James, a screen on Cunningham. Maxey attacking. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And the Pistons with possession here. Following the score by Philadelphia.
And Cunningham's size at his position allows him to see over defenders and find his teammates.
Surveying the deep. The 3 from Edgecombe. Connects from downtown. Edgecombe's got 5.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early,
they're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Anthony Simons, he's checked in for the Sixers. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Maxey against Cunningham. Maxey passes to James. And slam dunk by James.
It doesn't get much better than that. LeBron putting some muscle on the slam.
To the paint. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
Cunningham against Maxey. Pass to James. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 5.
from the corner, LeBron so versatile offensively.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Alan. Here's Cunningham following that last three-pointer by Philadelphia.
Yeah, the way that Cunningham knifes his way inside off the dribble, it's hard not to foul him on the move.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, I like how they're going right back to defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Now here's Simons, still without a bucket. And here's Brown for three. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Herder against Simons. Pass to Cunningham. Back to Herder. And he lobs it up. And stolen by Brown. It's James on the wing. Herder defending. From outside the arc. Doesn't go for him. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Pistons. It's a 5-point game. Collins passes to Robinson. Cunningham against Maxey. Kicks it out to Collins. That three's off the mark. Now Maxey. And here's Brown for three. Good! Without a second to spare.
Oh, you gotta have some real nerve to hit that shot.
What poise, what focus. That's an impressive shot.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. They've been... And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting when they take.
Setting the floor for the Pistons. John Collins out there with Paul Reed. Then there's Kevin Herder. Then there's Taurean Prince. And it's Jenkins in at the 1. Screen by James. There's the drive. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Herder passes to Reed. Detroit moving the ball around. That pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
And it's Simons penetrating. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Smart play by Simons using the trick to create the bucket. Calling his own number.
Collins passes to Reed. Oh, stolen by Embiid. James with the ball. He's got 5. Simons outside. And there's the drive. And he dunks it in. Right on John Collins. Oh, man.
I mean, he's just so electric. Simons putting on a show.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. So for the Pistons, Thompson, he's checked in for John Collins. Joe comes in for Prince. And Cunningham subbed in for Jenkins. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Sixers.
Yeah, what a disconnect. Sloppy play like that is something they can expect to come up in the film session.
And here's Simons. Embiid, a screen on Cunningham. The drive by Simons. And the dunk to finish it off. Oh, beauty.
Yeah, Simons putting all of his speed to work on that drive.
Pistons trail by 12. Pass to Cunningham. Thompson, a screen on Simons. Oh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Joel Embiid.
Well, in terms of pure talent, Asar Thompson has loads of it. I don't know if he has a ceiling.
Duren, he's checked in for the Pistons. Thompson, no good on the free throw. Quarter 2, and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Embiid, a screen on Cunningham. The drive by Simons, and he goes in for the dunk.
Textbook pick and roll. Simons is a natural at running these sets.
Cunningham deciding where to go with it. Pass to Duren. Herter with it, picked up by Embiid. Clock at 6. Back to Duren. The Pistons need to get one up quick. The open shot by Herter. The offensive rebound. And here's Thompson for 3. Kept alive. Cunningham outside. 6 to shoot. And another shot. And here's Duren for 3. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. Philadelphia leading by 12. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, you still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Bonus checked in for Philadelphia. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Simons. And the switch here also for Detroit. Robinson's checked in. Back to Cunningham. And they call an illegal screen here. The 76ers have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Now here's Maxey. He's got 6. James, right side. The 3 from Edgecombe. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Edgecombe's got 8.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Back to Joe. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. Philadelphia leading by 15. Maxey with it. Picked up by Cunningham. Cunningham against Maxey. James up top. It's Brown on the wing. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Here's Cunningham. 1:16 left to play in the second quarter. Outside Robinson. Thompson, a screen on Brown. To the inside. Will it go? And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Playing above the rim. This kid, Asar Thompson, can fly.
Maxey against Cunningham. Here's Bona. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They trail by 18. Outside Robinson. Three-pointer, no good. Philadelphia's gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. They set the screen. The kick out to Maxey. Back to James. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Here's Cunningham. Softly drops in the floater. Cunningham's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Well, with the size that Cunningham has, he is a real handful inside.
And there's James from the arc. Doesn't go that time. Fires from way outside. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Yeah, they're going up against some good shooters. Can't give guys room to operate. You have to crowd them, make them put the ball on the floor.
Sound recommend. Taking a look at the situation. Thanks, as always, for watching.
Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round one. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Philadelphia leading by 19. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. LeBron James out there with Jaylen Brown. And it's Bona in at the center position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. And James gets it to go.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Outside Joe. Back to Cunningham. The steal. Here's James. The Pistons clear it. Thompson in the post. Outside Joe. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Duren. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Duren's got 6 points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Cunningham against Maxey. James, a screen on Cunningham. Here's Maxey. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Such an explosive athlete. Maxey saw his chance and took it right to the rim.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Here's Joe. On the wing, Thompson. Detroit moving the ball around. And the dunk by Duren.
How much power from Jaylen Duren. Goodness.
Here's Maxey. Give him 8. Pass to James. Hits the trifecta. James has got 6 in the quarter.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Here's Edgecombe. He's watched by Cunningham. James, a screen on Cunningham. Rebounded by the Pistons. Down low. And Cunningham throws it down.
Cunningham showing his game extends above the rim.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call a timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Pass to Edgecombe. Now James. Back to Brown. Now Maxey. Back to Brown. Knocks it down from distance. Brown's got 14 points for the game.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Hey, if you're looking for creativity midair, you're in the right place. Duren with the float.
James outside. Pass to Brown. Launches it. Off the mark. Making him 5 for 6 now. For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Here's Joe. And here's Robinson. Back to Joe. Fires for 3. And it's Bona with the rebound. Philadelphia leading by 22. We've gone about 3.5 minutes minutes here into the third. Drains the triple. 17 points in the game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Detroit calls timeout.
Well, I know what the coach is preaching in this huddle. Can you guys please stop turning it over?
And the 76ers making a change here. Simons checked in. And a switch here also for Detroit. Jenkins is checked in for Cade Cunningham. Duren finds Thompson. Here's Jenkins. Pass to Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Well, it's always a huge bonus when Duren has a scoring night like this.
The 76ers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Now here's Maxey. Defense right on it. Clock at 6. Driving to the basket. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
He beat the defenders there, and they thought Maxey was going to dish to a big, but instead, he kept it and scored.
Robinson against Brown. To the wing, right side. Duren with a screen on Maxey. Pass to Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
A physical play by Duren at the rim, which doesn't allow much room for interference.
Now here's Maxey. He's closely guarded. Out to Simons. Now here's James. Maxey on the wing. Simons outside. Late clock. The Sixers need to pull one up here. Brown gets the bucket.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Now here's Simons, covered by Joe. Simons deciding where to go with it. The three, James. And the 76ers another three.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Here's Jenkins. Maxey covering. And they pick up 2. Jenkins has got his first 2 points of the night. Fires away from way outside. Unable to get that one. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Philadelphia on top, delivering the blowout. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round 1 game continues. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. We've got Cade Cunningham. John Collins out there with Paul Reed. Then there's Kevin Huerter. And it's Jake. Oh, Huerter at home.
Nice. Anthony Simons flying high to finish that.
Cunningham against Simons. Here's Jenkins. From outside, off the mark. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Here's Edgecombe. And here's Brown for 3. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
He hit 3 triples in the first half. 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
Cunningham against Simons. Shot from 16. And it's Cunningham missing.
Well, the analytics don't like it. But if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection, despite the miss.
Screen by Embiid. Here's Edgecombe. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
All he needed was
Cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Got it. That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area. Huh.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Cunningham against Simons. Pass to Edgecombe. This one for three. Detroit with a rebound. And the Pistons pushing it up now.
Fantastic initiative by Herter. Leaking out well and making himself a threat in transition.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Now Brown. Here's Wade. No good on the three.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Offensive board. Here's Jenkins. Collins a screen to the middle. And slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That's on Joel Embiid.
Well, you can see one of Collins' best attributes is his ability to finish through contact.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Duren, he's checked in for Reed. Thompson comes in for Herter. And Isaiah Joe subbed in for Jenkins. They set the pick. Pass to Wade. The three. The shot that time not on target. The Pistons have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Now here's Collins. Embiid covers. And he's going for the oop here. And dunk by Duren.
Chemistry and connection he has with his guys.
Simons with it. Here he goes. Oh, my goodness!
What a dunk!
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Cunningham outside. Takes a turnaround J. And again, it's Detroit converting.
Well, the turnaround jumper is a valuable shot to have in your arsenal. Very tough to defend.
And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Going inside, and it's flushed down, and that's jam.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Philadelphia leading by 23.
And capturing the series momentum up front. This is a monster game 1 win for the 76ers.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And they have to be pleased with how they got this series started tonight. A nice 1-0 lead.
The key now is to carry this same energy forward and get that second win. These are the playoffs, so you can't afford to relax or think you've got the series in the bag.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for LeBron James.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense. He throws it down with 2 hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher. From the arc. That shot, no good. Philadelphia's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. 44 seconds left in the fourth. And he drives in. He brings it down with a 2-handed jam.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Pass to Duren. Detroit moving the ball around. Duren, the screen. Thompson. Outside Joe. 3-pointer. Shot clock at 3. Hits the 3-pointer.
That's a fantastic feed right there. Kicking it out for the good look. Plays like this really help team chemistry.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. And it always takes a lot of pressure off the team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And time now to introduce our player of the game, LeBron James.
Rolls on, game 2, just about ready to tip off. Playoff basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Thompson is out there with Robinson. Then it's Cunningham. Then there's Isaiah Joe. And it's Duran in at the 5. On for the 76ers. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Out there with LeBron James, and it's Bonus in at the 5 spot. Let's take a look at the 76ers. Well, they started off with the Game 1 win. Now they need to get another one here to keep the home court advantage.
And even with that win in Game 1, they can't take their foot off the proverbial pedal, right? As good as they were last game, they'll need to be better tonight to avoid a letdown.
And slam dunk by Maxey.
Man, look at that burst that time by Maxey, changing gears to get it done.
That's to Joe. Now Duran. The call will be against PJ Edgecombe. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Robinson. Cunningham outside. No good on the 3. Cunningham against Maxey. Over to the wing. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. LeBron outside. 5 on the clock. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And you know James isn't thinking twice about that shot. He knows he has the green light.
And there's the call on James. That's his first foul. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Duran the pass to Joe. Now Thompson. James defending. Here is Cunningham. 4 on the clock. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Here's the 3. No good that time.
Well, he wanted to answer that 3 with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
Brown with a screen on Cunningham. LeBron outside. From deep. Detroit with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Duran against James. Duran, no good.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
James a screen on Robinson. Brown the pass to James. A shot still Brown making the play. LeBron's got 5 points so far.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Duran down low. And just miss after miss right now.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
They set the screen. Pass to Bono. A lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the heel.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw missing. And the 76ers making a change here. Simons is checked in. It's the second from the line. And here in the first about 3 minutes in. And for the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Cunningham outside. Pass to Joe. Here's Robinson. Cunningham for 3. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. The 76ers leading by 6. Outside, Simon. A 3-pointer off the mark. And so is Cunningham with it. He brings it up to the Detroit Pistons. They need to put the big loss on Tuesday in the back of their mind.
In the modern era, you have to be able to stretch the floor, or you're going to struggle.
Well, when you shoot that poorly from deep, the odds of winning get really slim in a hurry.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for LeBron. Maxey feeling it out of there. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Yeah, he just keeps you guessing when he utilizes those screens. He can either turn the corner to the rim or he can stop and pull up.
Here's Joe, covered by Simon. Just 5 in the corner. The screen from Thompson to the paint. Fading this one. And it takes it in for the layup off a very nice feat.
Got to do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
Pass to Bona. It's Brown on the wing. Guarded by Robinson. On deep, Maxey. And on the three-point shot. Maxey's got 7.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Outside Robinson. To Cunningham. 1:13 on the play here in the first. Good.
Yeah, that was an easy one. Cade has every shot in his bag.
Robinson against Brown. Kicks it out to Maxey. Philadelphia moving the ball around. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1. Joe passes to Thompson. We've got 28 seconds left in the first. Pass to Bona. Brown against Robinson. And the dunk by Brown.
What a player Jaylen Brown has become. My goodness.
Cunningham against Maxey. Cunningham in the run. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in control. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the 76ers.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and finding good looks.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
James is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Wade. Bennett in for an assignment. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Reed. Deep by Reed.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
A nice shot by LeBron.
As he's gotten older, LeBron has changed his body, relying a little more on that power.
And finished off by Collins.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the ounce, Greg. Yeah, showing off the bunny. He takes it in and Collins wide open. He'll fight. And a miss there on the triple. Pistons trail by 9. On the wing. Now here's Jenkins. Without the block. Takes one up. Collins passes to Herder. All 3 off the hook. The 76ers leading by 9. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. LeBron outside. 3-pointer, Simon. Kept alive. Embiid kicks to Simons. The 3. And it's James missing. And Prince has got the ball here for the Detroit Pistons. Here's Reed. And he uses the glass on the late. Reed's got 4 this quarter.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
And a different look here for the Pistons. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Reed. Thompson comes in for John Collins. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Taurean Prince. And it's Cunningham in for Jenkins. Round the pass to James. James bars it in.
Defensively, in that pick and roll action, you'll have to stop LeBron first.
Cunningham kicks to Herder. And the 3 off target. The 76ers leading by 9. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Left side Simons. The kick out to LeBron. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And it's off from three-point range. Pistons trail by 9. Joe with it. And Simons picks him up defensively. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Brown. Jams it in.
A supremely athletic player. Brown really stuck it to them there.
Pass to Joe. Cunningham against Simon. Up top, Herder. Still scoreless. Cunningham's shot is off.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Edgecombe with it. Wing by James. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
He's got to put that one in his grab book. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And so the timeout here by J.D. Bickerstaff. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Some changes for Philadelphia. Arlo's checked in, and Maxey's subbed in for Anthony Simons. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Robinson's checked in, and Duran slams it in.
Well, with that size and athletic ability, Dirk is a terrific alley-oop threat.
And here's Brown outside. Down he goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
Robinson finds Duran. Back to Robinson. First ball movement by Detroit. Cunningham outside. Robinson passes to Joe. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Maxey in the corner. From outside, off the mark. Pistons trail by 14. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Nailed from three-point land. Cunningham's got 5 points so far. Cunningham against Maxey. And the basket for the fourth time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Shoots from the high post. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Left side, Brown. Sinks the three-pointer.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for the Philadelphia 76ers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Joel, how do you evaluate your performance so far?
I think defensively I'm doing pretty good. Offensively, I still got to work on a lot of stuff. But it's going well. I just got to calm down, slow down, let the game come to me, and we'll be all good.
With patience, it'll be all good. Thanks, Joel.
Hey, Allie, thank you so much for that interview. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with you for the second half of the game right after this.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Seems like they can't miss, just rolling offensively, getting whatever they want.
You haven't heard this in a while, fellas. SLN, Shaq-like numbers. When you're doing that, it means dominance.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Taking a look at the situation for the Philadelphia 76ers. They were able to hold serve in Game 1, but they'll need that same effort to make the most of their home court edge.
Yeah, don't get comfortable. It's only one game. And it was a game that they were supposed to win.
Yeah, but you got a great chance to take a commanding lead in this series, Shaq. You could go up 2-0, and I don't see them losing the series.
Some big expectations on this game, too. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
Maxey. On the court for the Pistons, we've got Asar Thompson. Isaiah Joe is out there with Cunningham. Then it's Duncan Robinson. And it's Duran in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Man, he had the speed on the runway, and he took off for that dunk.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Offline with his three.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Here's Edgecombe. Pass to James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. Stolen by Robinson. Cunningham passes to Thompson. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 9.
And that is great work inside by Cunningham. He could just beat you in so many ways.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Here's Edgecombe. Covered by Joe. Outside, Maxey. And here's James outside. Down to the hoop it goes. That's his fifth make on 9 shots from the floor.
Will be with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
To Cunningham. And they double up Cunningham. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, that's the kind of play that can earn you a spot on the bench.
LeBron sets a screen for Maxey. Driving inside. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Well, you just marvel at Tyrese Maxey's talent. He can take over a game now anytime he wants.
To Cunningham. To the middle. Robinson finds Thompson. Nice ball movement by Detroit. 5 to shoot. Pass to Joe. 3-pointer. Outside for Robinson. Drills the 3-pointer. Robinson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, with that body type, you wouldn't think that Duran is an elite passer, but he shows you he is more than capable for his position.
James outside. The answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pistons trail by 16. Joe. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jalen Brown.
He got whacked from that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Detroit shooting their first shots of the night from a charity stripe.
2-2.
And that one falls for Joe. Then Joe drops them both. And here's Maxey. He's got 13. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. There's the pick. With the drive. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And Maxey's guys encourage him to attack whenever he can, because his first step
is so explosive.
And a wide open look for Cunningham. Detroit, no good that time either. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. LeBron outside. Connects from three-point range. LeBron's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the 76ers. And so the timeout here by J.D. Bickerstaff. He's going to take his chance to talk to his guy. Simons, he's checked in for Edgecombe. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Jenkins, he's checked in for Cade Cunningham. Duran with his screen on Maxey. Jenkins, the pass to Duran. And the layup is good. Duran's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, that right there is Duran's workshop. When he's that close to the bucket, he is awfully difficult to handle.
Now, here's Maxey. Guarded closer. And Simons has it in the corner. Another three for Philadelphia.
Well, the defense has to be much better chasing Simons off the line, particularly if he's finding room in the corner.
Pass to Jenkins. Duran set for a screen for Jenkins. Outside for Robinson. It's stolen by Brown. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Outside, Simon. On the wing run. Lets the three fly. And James gets it to go on the assist by Maxey. James has got 9 points here in the second half. Pass to Jenkins. On the wing, Thompson. To the inside. And stolen by Maxey. Picked off in midair. Here's Jenkins. Rebound by the 76ers. Hornets got his 4th rebound in this one.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Maxey kicks to James. Back to Maxey. Rockets 6. Fires from deep. And LeBron James with the three. LeBron's got 21.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Jenkins the pass to Duran. Now here's Jenkins. He's covered by Maxey. Now here's Jenkins. Brown feeling out of it. LeBron James on the wing. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. Ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. From the field, they... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball and about the perfect delivery.
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. We've got Anthony Simons. Wade out there with Embiid. And Carlo in a power forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. The 76ers shooting a magnificent 69% in this game. Into the lane. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in a perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
And he took the ball and placed up. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, they're starting to go in the wrong direction. In terms of turnovers, it's slowly becoming a problem.
The Pistons making a change here. Duran's checked in. Cunningham dishes it to Jenkins. Three-pointer. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Herter with it. Wade picks him up. Here's Jenkins. Oh, good on the triple. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Embiid with a screen on Cunningham. Takes it inside.